There is a quote that says, "To know a man, observe his actions. They tell the true story." In a world where people have lost the capacity to differentiate between what is real, true, and good, and what is popular, viral, or even AI generated, it is more important than ever to stop and look at what makes people real human beings in contrast with what society and technology seem to be pushing on us. Our actions generally will tell us what we believe, what we value, and what we stand for. I believe that human beings were created in God's image, called to live lives of purpose that bring honor to Him and effect positive change in the world. And, as such, we are called to be the salt and the light amid the deranged society that we live in today. The Bible says that God made man and woman in His likeness. We were created in His image. That is where our identity is found. God created us with the capacity to learn, transform, create, question, and innovate. Sadly, just like it happened at the beginning, man and woman lost sight of the truth and thought they could become gods themselves. That is why, just like Percy reveals, in spite of great scientific and technological advances, man has not the faintest idea of who he is or what he is doing. When people look at things and technological advances as the foundation of their identity, they are simply lost and sad. Our actions are supposed to point inward as a representation of who we are. In today's world, actions and words are simply incongruent. They do not match. People fight in the streets defending rights, but cannot tolerate people having a different opinion. They voice their outrage when the Bible is mentioned because it infringes on the freedom of religion, but they celebrate the killing of a person because what that person was saying was different from what they believed in. Morals and values are like waves in the ocean. People just pick and choose which way they will go, depending on what benefits them at that moment. That is the definition of deranged. It is simply crazy. Even in the midst of all this technological success and all these technological benefits to society, people still do not know who they are. It is simply chaos. However, I believe the Baylor Honors College will give me the opportunity to get away from that. It is the exact opposite. It's a place where I will be able to learn from a faculty of Christian leaders and people of honor who do not bend or conform to what society forces on them. I want to be a business owner and a wealth creator in the community, a leader in my home, a faithful servant in my church. But most importantly, I want to be a human who honors God.